Welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, welcome back to part 2.
Yep.
Right, so let's start you off with the pet shamings.
Yep.
So we have 3 pet shamings. Our first one is...
I chased a groundhog down into his hole and got stuck. And Mummy had to call the sheriff to come dig me out twice.
Yep.
Not one bit sorry, Bo.
He looks pathetic. He's sort of looking at, oh, I didn't mean to.
Mind you, I saw one on Reels on Instagram, I think it was. They were trying to get this lamb out. It'd fallen into a crevice.
Oh yeah.
There's a crevice going along by like sort of a ditch, like that, and they're trying to get it out. And they get it out. I get it out and I put it on the side, and it runs off, jumps straight into it further down.
I think I've seen that. I think I've seen it with a cow. And I'm pretty sure horses do it as well. I think it's just one of those things. Right, so our next one is...
I dumped in a stranger's van to say hi to their kids.
He jumped.
I jumped into a stranger's van.
He didn't jump into.
No, I jumped into a stranger's van to say hi to their kids. # no regrets.
I apologise for the snort, but it was well worth it. Right. And our third? No,
I looked my mum in the eye whilst I peed on her hoodie.
Now,
That's the sort of thing a cat will do. A cat will look you in the eye and then push the thing straight off the edge.
Is it just me, or is that cat genuinely smiling?
He looks a bit smug.
Yeah. And also, can I point out that his mummy had gone and got a speech bubble chalkboard.
Yes.
Which makes me think he does...
He does this quite a lot.
Yeah, he does different things quite a lot. So much so it was worth buying a chalkboard speech bubble. Right, now then, normally we'd head straight to Darren's bits, but I'm going to hold you off on this one because I found a review on the Loch Ness bit, travel place.
Oh, Loch Ness. Yeah.
Right, this was given one circle actually, the same thing as stars. What a disappointment. We travelled 400 miles from Grimsby to see the Loch Ness Monster, and it didn't show up. Don't go if you're wanting to see it, because you will end up bitterly disappointed, like we were. Wife and 2 kids waited around for hours. Viewpoints were crowded and dirty, and the weather was terrible one moment and sunshine the next. It was hard to keep up. I thought the whole experience was horrendous. I wish I hadn't bothered. It's just a tourist trap, and I'm not sure why they would advertise the Loch Ness Monster when it's all a lie.
But did they manage to pick up a pet haggis while they were up there?
No, that makes everything worth it.
We used to have a pet haggis.
We did.
Yeah, on top of our old TV.
He got a bit too dusty.
He did, yeah.
And your mum took him and cleaned him up, and he lost his squeak.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he basically died. But yeah, I mean, honestly, the fact that the person thought so much into it, it's not read like it's a joke. This is somebody genuinely miffed.
Yeah.
And it's sort of like, I wonder how daft. I'd love to know what his friends think. I really would.
Right. We've got Darren's bits.
We have Darren's bits. I do love myself some Darren's bits.
We're talking about silly things. There we go. Right. Are we ready?
We are.
Are we steady? Are we bare?
No. They don't allow that on YouTube.
No.
It isn't happening.
Right. This bit, Microsoft held a mock funeral for the iPhone because they thought that the Windows Phone was going to smash Apple's sales. In 2010, they released the Windows Phone 7, and they thought it was going to destroy the Apple phone. So they in the promotion bit, they did a funeral, and I couldn't even tell you that I knew that Microsoft actually created a phone. So that told you how well that went.
So I don't really understand. I mean, all I know is that apart from a Nokia 3310,
Yeah.
the best phone,
Brick.
yeah, the best phone I've had are my Hui phones or Hawaii.
You can't get them anymore because they haven't got Google on them.
They haven't got Google on them now, so you can't use them. And to be honest, we'd have been outpriced on it anyway because all of a sudden people realised how good they were. Their specs were far better than most other phones.
Yeah.
So, not that I know much about that, but Darren told me. Right, so what's the next bit?
The next one is...
Oh.
Mountain Dew. A man sued Pepsi, who make Mountain Dew in America. Sued Pepsi when he found a mouse in his Mountain Dew. Pepsi attorney stated that Mountain Dew will dissolve a mouse in 30 days and showed that his can was purchased 74 days after being manufactured.
Isn't that lovely? Mountain Dew.
Right. I remember when Mountain Dew came out over here.
Can disintegrate a mouse.
I was working at a petrol station, and we had white Formica surfaces on it, and it was like in a green bottle. I caught the bottle and knocked it over, and the green liquid went across. I got a cloth and wiped it straight off, and it stained the Formica, and it was only on there for a few seconds.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if it's one of those ones that colours your poos.
Not your pose, no, urine possibly, but not your pose.
Also, how long would it take, if it only takes 30 days to dissolve a mouse, how long would it take to dissolve a human body then?
Yeah, it don't work like that.
It doesn't?
No, 'cause you've got the acids on the inside, haven't you?
Oh, okay, with you. No, just wondering.
Probably wouldn't do a lot of good to your teeth.
No. Evidently. Right, what else you got for us?
Kansas City. Right, this shows the importance of spell checking and getting someone to actually look at the bits. Did you know that Kansas City welcomes 25 million visitors annually? National Travel and Tourism Week.
I think it's meant to say annually, don't you?
I don't know if they let more people in through the back door or not, but there you go.
Right, we are not being inappropriate here. It is what it says. Okay.
It is.
Right, so what else have you got for us?
What have
We'll
we got?
move away from that.
What else have I got for you?
Yeah.
I've got Fanny soap.
Sorry.
I don't know.
Yes, I know I snort when I laugh. I don't care.
They're French. It's like Fabrique Marseille, so it's made in Marseille. They've got all different scents. Ones they've got like bergamot and bits like that. I do not know what Fanny is supposed to be. If you're in America, Fanny would be your backside. If you're in the UK, possibly Canada and Australia and bits like that as well, Fanny's a little bit further to the front.
What do you mean a little bit?
Yeah.
Oh my
It's like Americans, just that far out.
days.
But yeah, Fanny soap. Right.
You know when you need to be fannied.
Right.
Right.
Got some more of these today I learned.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. A guide dog named Roselle led a group of people, including her blind owner, down 78 flights of stairs before the North Tower collapsed on 9/11.
Oh my god.
She only stopped to give kisses to a woman who was having a panic attack.
Oh. Oh, isn't that lovely?
I checked it out. It is. There's big bits written on this dog. Apparently the dog stayed calm all the time, which meant that the owner was calm and could help people out as well.
I mean, animals never cease to amaze me. They're so clever.
Yes. Right, we got. Oh yes, in the film Lord of War, which Nicolas Cage is a
Oh, I like Nicolas Cage.
He's a weapons dealer. Yeah. There's a little war starring Nicolas Cage. They bought 3,000 real guns for the filming.
You are?
Because it was cheaper to buy real guns and resell them later than buying props.
Oh my god.
They also rented 50 tanks, which were only available for a short period because the source had to sell them to Libya later. So yes, one of our weapons dealer on it. They actually
had weapons.
They actually got them from a weapons dealer.
I do hope they told everybody involved, so nobody thought it would be fun to shoot a fake doodah.
Apparently they also had to tell some bits in the government about they were filming it, so the satellites didn't pick it up and think people were invading.
With you. Right. Next one.
Next one. This was a good one. A man created. Apparently, he's done lots of different things. This guy has. A man created a fake restaurant on TripAdvisor.
Oh yeah.
And asked around for good reviews. Eventually, the fake restaurant was the #1 restaurant in London, and was being called up hundreds of times a day for bookings. And for a day, the man set up a cafe in his back garden and served frozen food to rave reviews. Apparently, he's also done other things, like he bought some knockoff jeans from Camden Market and managed to get all these rave reviews from Paris Fashion Week and things.
So he's a bit like a hustler, but not.
Yeah, so it's not,
you know,
not a bit. It's one of these things you just got.
It's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's obviously got the gift of the gab, though. So go on, then. What have we got next?
In 1998, Sony had the chance to buy the rights to almost every Marvel character for 25 million.
Good grief.
Yeah, but they opted only to buy the rights to Spider-Man for 7 million, stating no one cares about other Marvel characters.
Oh.
And they didn't, because I mean they sold Spider-Man to Sony, and Fantastic Four and X-Men were sold to Fox. The rest of the characters people didn't care about. They managed to make a whole franchise out of characters no one had heard of.
Good.
Or very few people had heard of. I mean, Guardians of the Galaxy, they've got their third film. They've got a Christmas special coming up this year. The third film coming out next year, and no one had ever heard of them.
I like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Yes. Dogs get sprayed by skunks so often because skunks lift their tail up as a warning.
And they stick their nose.
And dogs see this as a "come smell my butt," which is the exact opposite message from what a skunk is trying to send.
Oh. I mean, when you consider actually how sharp a dog's sense of smell is, that must be absolutely horrendous.
Yeah.
Right, any more?
Yep.
Oh, yeah, go on then.
Apparently, Billy Joel never sells front row seats in order to see the real fans right in front of him. He gives them away to random people in cheap seats so that the front row isn't just full of wealthy people.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Yeah.
Another one?
And this is the last one, this one. When Lawrence Anthony, known as the Elephant Whisperer, passed away, a herd of elephants arrived at his house in South Africa to mourn him. Although the elephants weren't alerted to the event, they travelled to his house and stood around for 2 days, and then they dispersed.
I mean, they are. It's so intuitive. You have to tell bees if somebody dies.
Yes, yeah.
I think we did that the other week, actually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean...
Yeah,
it's
so
like you get elephant graveyards as well, don't you?
Yeah, so they obviously heard about it.
Yeah. I mean, it never ceases to amaze me. I mean, how much Mishka and Victory understand compared to the Syrians. Female Syrians are a lot more clever.
Yeah.
But it's just the way it is. Right.
Next. we've got shop updates.
Shop updates indeed. So, as always, we start with Jimbo.
Yep. Now she has got some light boxes.
Yeah.
On there. Michelle brings this up.
Because they do,
Yeah.
they look
Right.
absolutely incredible.
Also the price underneath them.
They all vary.
Yeah.
But, I mean, not
There's
only
that
that,
one.
she's got big shelves, corner shelves, all ones that she's made.
Yeah, no, this
You
just
know,
bits,
the family's
just bits
made.
that I've picked out today.
Yeah.
And so you've got different ones they've got on here.
But the detail and the time it must take,
Yeah.
so intricate. It really is. And I say they don't just glow blue either.
No, they change colour.
They're colour changing ones. Have you got the Ouija board one?
Yeah, we already had that at the start.
And I say that.
These are not
Yeah.
for Christmas ones and bits like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I say all of them are stunning. Actually, you could have quite a flashy wall, couldn't you?
You could, yeah.
That's if you're not like us, where we
And that was,
fill pretty much every wall space going.
yep, that was Gems. Next up is Pumpkin Hollow.
Yay.
She is back open. The new next collection is coming soon because it starts in October, but she was on holiday.
Yeah.
If you follow her on Instagram, she had bits of where her holiday was.
We'll tell you guys when it's out, and
Yep.
we'll be checking daily ourselves because we like to get in
There's a
quick.
selection of some bits she got there. She has still got, pardon me, 3 Season of the Witch mystery boxes left, which were the last ones.
I say I do love her stuff. I really do.
Right. We've got a cold box, a selection. The ones here. You've got ceramic pumpkin light ups.
Oh, nice.
I'll shift them along here a bit. Yes. Yep.
Oh,
White
it's
pumpkin storage,
cute.
back candle, and Witchy's besom, handmade broomsticks.
I'll be honest. I mean, I've seen a lot, and I mean a lot
Now,
of different
Those
bits.
some of these brooms are made already. There.
Sorry, you've had an annoying cough, haven't you? And it gets worse in the evenings.
Yeah. Some of the witches' brooms are more expensive because they've got different bits, and there's also waiting time while she makes them as well. But yeah, but nice
I
little bit
would,
on them.
but
I think they're so they're a fair size. I think they're about, I can't remember the size now.
so the biggest problem is that you can only go through so many bits or get so many bits, and to be honest, I mean it's yes, I'd have it in a heartbeat, but I also want the Harry Potter ones and bits like that. And they're
Right.
right. What we got?
Coven haven't got any pass boxes for sale at the moment, but they've still got their Christmas countdown calendar, which is 13 or 25 days.
We have opted for the 25 days.
We have opted for 25 days.
We're really pleased because
They got the 13-day countdown calendar.
there you go.
Is $49.99. It's 13 spooky gifts. Free delivery to the UK. £20 extra for USA and Canada. Don't know what it is for Europe because it doesn't say. And got a 25-day calendar, which is £75. It's got 25 spooky gifts, and it's free delivery to the UK or £23 to USA and Canada. Again, no idea about the.
And while you're on Coven, I will say that the Sophie Lancaster festival is playing. I can't remember where, but if you type it in, you'll be able to find the details. I think it's about £16 something for a ticket, and there's a lot of bands playing. What I will do is find the bit that I had, and then I can always go into detail next week about it.
Yeah.
But I did want to mention it while I thought about it because I forgot, basically.
Right. And Yep.
Witch Box.
Got Witch Box.
This is
Right.
the one we're ambassadors for.
Yep.
And
So
they
a
are
little bit on here.
wonderful.
They've got a Healing Witch Box, £35. Surprise Box, £30. Love and Empowerment, £35. Or Previous Witch Box Lucky Dip, which could be any of the boxes they've done in the past, £32.
I mean, again, we do recommend them, and not because we're ambassadors. We're ambassadors for them.
Yeah.
But as we said, if we like a company, we will advertise it, because as far as I'm concerned, if I like a company, the last thing I want it to do is to close through lack of people knowing about them.
That's right. Yeah.
So it's selfish, really. But there you go. Right,
Yeah.
and I think you had a last bit about Freya's
Right.
Cauldron, didn't
Yep,
you?
I
Which I
have.
don't know about. I just know
Right.
because you said to me, write down Freya's Cauldron.
Yep. Right.
So what?
Got an email about them. So we've got exciting news from the November box. As some of you know, they do a monthly moon box. I know Angela gets that. Some other ones you may as well. They have that on it each month. Many have asked for it to be a subscription box. So it's a November moon box. It's the last one in this year's collectible set. They've decided to merge the boxes, and there will now be moon info in every sub box. New collectible range will start with the November sub box. And don't worry, if you've been collecting the others, nothing from the last year will be repeated, and it's all new moon stuff.
Oh, lovely.
Well, not new moon stuff, it's new moon stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, right. But they decided to name the Spellkeeper's Chest, which is what it is at the moment. Box name is no longer suited to Path. So planning to take with the box improvements. They've chosen a new, more fitting name and a fantastic new logo to go with it. The
Oh,
Witchy Wellbeing Mantra. So here it is. Freya's Cauldron, Moon Witch.
oh, lovely.
The Moon Witch box will contain a bit of moonology, witchery and well-being each month, and I hope that you'll stay with it and continue to enjoy the monthly subscription box. They always welcome suggestions and ideas how they can improve their boxes. Feel free to contact them. They're excited to be working on the Moon Witch box. I can't wait to be sending the November ones out. We've got the October ones going out at the moment, and apparently they're the biggest ones they've done, because they've got a lot of they put lots and lots of stuff in. Apparently.
I mean, basically, the ones.
But I thought I'd let you know about it as we've got it.
The companies we buy from, we try and do bits to promote them and let you know what sort of thing they've got.
Yeah.
We do try and show you a good variation, but this is stuff that, you know, we have bought ourselves, and
We'll continue to buy.
we continue to buy because we really love the companies.
Right.
As I say, obviously the only exception to that is Witch Box, but bear in mind we did start off by paying for them.
We did.
And it was when they were asking for influencers or whatever you want to call them. But I hate that name, because I don't want to influence people. I just want to tell people about things. As you guys know, I get excited about bits. So, just saying. Right, so now then, have we got any newbies this week?
New commenters, we have, yes.
Woohoo.
We've got Amy B.
Hi, Amy.
Hello,
B.
Amy. We've had this comment up before, but it hasn't been for a long time. Joseph Wortham Jr.
Ah.
And
Hello again, Joseph.
He is a man of very few words.
Oh, yes, I know the one you mean now, yes.
He'll send messages with just a couple of words.
Actually,
But he's a loyal watcher, and he watches bits, so anyway. And he comments quite every now and again, so yeah.
but I think that, the fact that, I don't know, I always think of him as quite a deep person.
Yeah, that's right.
You know how you picture people in your mind and what have you. But yeah, we get a sense of what you guys are like when you comment anyway.
Yeah.
Just a reminder, anybody that I've shared and accepted on Facebook as friends, bear in mind I don't go on it very I don't
Often.
go on it particularly often, and some days I can't cope with answering messages and bits like that.
Yep.
But please do not let that stop you from contacting me, because anything that's
On that.
prudent
Or
will
Instagram.
go on here. That's right, yeah.
Right. We've got Donna Price.
Hello, Donna.
And we've got, we haven't heard for a while, Drusilla Dreadful.
Hi, Drusilla.
Drusilla, hiya.
No, she's
she-
one of my ladies I have accepted on Facebook. So
So her other half is one that's on his Festa. And,
why do I always think Lurch? I don't know why. I'm so sorry, Fest. I really am. But you know when you get bits mixed up.
But yeah, they've been watching. They've been looking out for the winning of the competition bit, which we'll say about later on again. And
Well, I think it's smart.
They've been watching everything under the sun. They have. And they've been enjoying it as well.
As long as they don't OD on D&D,
No.
you're all right.
That's right. And their daughter likes Debbie's ears a lot.
She has taste, evidently. I like having ears.
And Drusilla has also got a channel as well. She unboxes different bits as well. So I'll be telling you about something about in a bit later on as well.
What I have noticed with Drusilla as well, she's sent me info for different competitions and bits like that.
Oh yes. Yeah.
And I love that. I don't go for all of them. I go for ones that I actually particularly like. Otherwise, you can bet your bottom dollar if you're going to win something, you might as well win something that you particularly want.
That's right.
Although I must admit, I was so tempted with the doggy biscuit one and that, and I haven't got a dog. So you know, I'm just saying. But seriously, if it's really cute. So if any of you guys want to know about that, you know, you can always look up Drusilla Dreadful, or you can contact me and I'll give you the details from her. Some way we'll do it that, you know, she gets bonus for sharing, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Right, so what else we got?
I'll put a bit if I remember. I'll put a link down there.
So if there's not, we apologise, but it is late. So, you know, just saying. Right.
That was all the new commenters. We've got questions.
Yeah.
Questions. Sort of questions, anyway.
Yeah.
Laura Bonham. Didn't Sticklebricks have a change of name in more recent times? Or am I dreaming that up, perhaps?
Right, I did actually look this up, and I pulled up a couple of bits. No, Sticklebricks are still Sticklebricks, but somebody created bristle blocks. Right, the original Sticklebricks do not quite match bristle blocks, although they look so similar, honestly, guys. The sickle spikes on bristle blocks are slightly but significantly wider apart. Original Sticklebricks have a tighter fit with spikes closer together. You can jam both types together with some pieces, but not others. Bristle blocks came out in 2017, and they were from Trustworthy Bat. That is a family-owned company established in 1897.
Alright.
There you go. It's got dimensions, but I think that'd bore you to tears. But yeah, essentially, no, they didn't take on another name, but another company
one sort of came out.
semi-mimicked it.
Yeah.
But yeah. But no, thank you for that, because that was interesting.
Yeah.
Right, what else you got?
Got from Drusilla. Myself and Fester cannot figure out what the item figure on the middle shelf behind Darren is currently. Fester says Mario. I say weird creature with lips for a head. Right, I saw the bit you were talking about. There's other ones.
Sorry.
Now it's either I can't get to them at the moment because there's boxes in the way.
Boxes in the way, recycling bits.
Yeah, but it's either I think you'll find it is this one. It's either the Simpsons, Willie the groundskeeper.
Yeah, I'd assume it was actually that one.
It's either that or Lion-O.
Yeah,
if it's got Minico, you can read on the front of it. It's Lion-O, but it's a good chance it's the other one. It's a good chance it's Willie the groundskeeper from the Simpsons.
Scottish character in the Simpsons. Yeah.
That's right.
No, when you said about that, I was thinking, no, the one's behind you, and because you've got
not
ones
here.
behind you here.
Not currently here, no.
No, because you've got all different ones behind you there. A lot of them are Dragon Quest ones I got for him at the time.
Dragon Quest, Alice Cooper.
And they're worth quite a bit of money now.
Elvira. Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers. Yeah.
And all of them come with fairy dust.
They do, yes.
Just saying.
Right. Other comments and things.
Yeah. What we got?
We've got Leanne.
Hi, Leanne.
So excited for Vlogmas.
Yeah.
Already? Still got another 2 months left for her life, Christ me.
I don't know. I am
But
as well.
we have got
amazing advent calendars.
12 advent calendars this year.
Yeah, it may increase, it may not. Depends what's around.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get the
if you've not
red
seen Vlogmas from
gramophone
last
one
year,
because it's just too
we get
dear.
we do it daily, and we undo each day on the advent calendar, and they're not like crappy chocolate things.
No,
like that.
no,
they're all different things. So
we wanted to give a
we've
variation.
We've got popcorn, we've got jam, we've got escape
Don't
room.
give away too many.
We've got Sherlock. Oh, yeah, we've got loads and loads.
Oh, there's
Harry
tons
Potter,
of different
Supernatural.
ones. Friends.
Friends.
Yeah, we've got a real mixed bag, guys. So, you know, I have actually got some bits coming from AliExpress as well that to make my own.
Yeah.
But yeah, essentially, it's going to be so much fun. It really is. Yeah. I'm hoping that Tesco's do a new woodland creature one because I really loved that. Thought that was great.
Looking forward to the Halloween countdown. Actually seen them, wasn't sure to take the leap and buy one. Yep, we've already done that. We've recorded it. It's coming out on 31st of October.
And we're not
Halloween.
telling you.
And it was because we did it all in one go. And so it was. We can show it on that day, and it doesn't matter if you've got it or not, because if you've got it, you would already know what you got. If you don't, you can see what you get. But she did buy her first advent calendar.
Amazing.
She did buy her first advent calendar of the year the other day, though. So yay.
Who did?
Leanne.
Oh. What one did you get? Did she say?
No.
Leanne, you've got to tell me what one you got. I need to know these things. Right, what else? Anything else?
Yeah, it's still going on. There we go.
Oh
yeah. Laura has said hello from Kent. Because it's one of the bits you want to know.
Well done. Yes, hello Laura, even from Kent.
So Laura
You're
got
not that far from us then.
Laura got a bonus point as well.
No, I said 5 points.
5 points. I had 4 more to Laura's bit then.
Yeah, so remember, these are the bonus questions. We want to know where you're from. We don't need your address unless you win.
That's right.
And that'll be done on private messenger. So Kent, East Sussex, West Sussex, or you can be more specific like Crawley or Canada
or
you know, just
say Quebec.
Just basically because I'm nosy
Queensland.
and I want to know where everybody, you know, variants from. It'd be quite nice to know actually who's the person that's the furthest away that watches us and things like that. I just think it's really quirky. So that's a 5 point question for that.
Yeah.
Another 5 point question is let's see, what pets have you had? Got whatever.
Yeah,
I don't mind. So again, that's that answer will give you another 5 points on because it's a special question.
Okay. Right.
Right, so what we got now?
Right. Got Laura again. She's currently knitting what's called a sensory blanket for her autistic children.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Striping lots of bright colours, using different textures of wool, and leaving long strands of wool after joins so they can be twiddled with instead of darning them in.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love that. Love to see a picture on Instagram, and that give you an extra point as well. So please do share it, because we'd love to see it. And if you give us permission, we'll show it on a Friday one.
Oh, we've got here Donna Price.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, she's one of the low. I've watched you two for a while now, and I just wanted to say I so enjoy your unboxing videos. I feel as if I've gotten to know you both somewhat, and I adore you both.
Oh, thank you. That's lovely. This is what I mean, though. You get such nice people that you wouldn't necessarily. It's almost like vetting them, isn't it? Before you.
So, one from Ellen. This is from the Wrestle Crate box. So it made me laugh when Shawn Michaels came up and Debbie mentioned "sexy." Does she know his theme song?
No.
No, she doesn't. No.
No, it's. No. I only mentioned about it because it made me think of that scene in Bridget Jones's Diary when Hugh Grant and oh my goodness, my brain's gone blank. I can see him, Mr. Darcy.
Colin Firth.
That's it. Got there. Yeah, because I just watched that, and it was sort of like, and he was hanging out into the window, admittedly, so it was he was going the wrong way. But yeah, there's something. I don't know. There's something quite hot.
Shawn Michaels' music was, "He's just a sexy boy, sexy boy."
Oh. Is it because his mummy told him?
Sensational Sherry. Got Drusilla. Thanks for doing the 500 subs giveaway. It's very generous of you. Thank you. I've just uploaded a giveaway on my channel, which is Drusilla's Stranger, for a £20 mystery box. Please do enter if you love Enchanted soap. We're obsessed.
I've never tried it.
No.
I'll be honest, the only reason I haven't gone for that one yet, because I looked at it and I'm semi-tempted, but the only thing is that we have got so much soap, especially left over from when we were selling it, that, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I've probably got enough soap to last us the rest of our lives, technically, because we've got a great big loaf of one that's not even been cut into yet.
Yeah. Well,
I don't see how soap can go off.
But if anyone fancies it, Drusilla's channel, also I'll link it below.
Yeah.
And she's got a mystery box. Go on there. Go for it.
Yeah. So I'll have a look. I've watched a couple of Pink Poodles now, but I find it really hard because I want to watch them, and when I'm doing my crafting projects and whatnot,
you can't watch them.
I can't concentrate on things that I haven't seen before. And also when I'm feeling rough, I tend to bung on what's familiar as well. So
that's right.
I do watch new stuff, but it's just it has to be when I can.
Yeah.
Right. Anything else?
Anything else?
No, just about the prize draw then. So, guys, again, if you know the rules and whatnot of the prize draw, this is all we're going to be talking about now. Yep. So, and obviously we will say goodbye at the end of it. So, to save you guys watching, if you don't need a refresh, nothing else is going to be talked about, basically. Alrighty. Probably not. No, you can never tell with me, if I'm honest. Yeah. Right, so Darren, do you want to run through the rules?
Yep. I actually write them down because I was going to put them on the. Oh, because I've got to write them out for Instagram. Another YouTube channel is approaching 500 subscribers. We're having a giveaway. To enter, all you have to do is subscribe to our channel and comment on our videos.
Simple as that.
For every comment on a video, you get 1 entry into the draw, and we currently have around 400 videos now. There's plenty of it to actually, plenty of chances to get lots of entries.
Get yourselves into quite a few,
along with extra bonus ones we do as well along the way. The giveaway is open till the 5th of November. If we reach 500 or more subscribers by the end of that date, then there will be a big box of goodies. If we don't reach 500 subscribers by that date, then there'll still be a winner, but it'll be a smaller box. It's open up worldwide. Yep.
Right,
That's
and
it.
also before Darren goes off, on Cwtch Corner you get quite a few points. So you get your normal one if you comment.
Yeah.
But you get 2 because as long as you
videos.
comment on part 2 as well,
Yeah.
you get 2 points for that.
Yeah.
Then you've got, if you take part in the Sherlock one,
Yeah.
you get a point.
Yep.
Doesn't matter if you're right or not.
No.
If you take part in the riddle, that's another point.
Yep.
Then if you take part in
Caption.
the caption, that's another point.
Yep.
Also, I'm going to start doing a bonus question each week, and there is no time scale on that. So the first one is, where are you? So I don't mean on the sofa, I mean like one of our young ladies answered Kent.
Yeah.
You could be more broad than that, like England, Scotland, Wales, Canada, America. Or you could go to more detail, but please don't put your actual address on there. We will only ask for that in private bits if you win.
Yeah.
Now the second question, which is this week's one of worth 5 points, is what pets have you had? Because I'm just nosy, basically.
Or got.
Or got. Had, got, what have you? I'm going to think up one each week, so it doesn't matter when you answer that, but you get 5 entries into the hat for it, basically.
Yeah.
So with those 2, that could potentially get you 10 entries, basically. Right. Anything else? If you send a picture on our Instagram one, you can get a point. So there's lots of ways. If you comment on Instagram, you can get a point. There's so many ways to get points, because we want to give you guys a chance, and also to see who interacts with us and things like that, because it's really nice. So guys, that is everything I can think of on the prize bit.
Yeah.
So all that's left to be said is, be safe, be different, and may the odds be ever in your favour.
Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye.